Wasn't quite ready for that yet, but it looks like we're live. I got the Switch 2 GameCube controller in today from Nintendo, the My Nintendo store. So the official Nintendo store where you have to have the Switch Online account, which obviously I do, and all that good stuff. And you can, once you pay them a little money for that, you can have the privilege to pay them more money for this. This looks like it's been charged fully. I also have the N64 controller, which I got a long time ago, whenever it came out. So yeah, there it is. Looks cool. All the buttons and stuff feel very familiar to the GameCube, except for the Z button. This Z button doesn't really feel as springy as I remember, but everything else feels pretty spot on, and this thing's maybe lighter than the actual GameCube controller is, but it's got all the bells and whistles there. The controller, the triggers that, whatever they call them. I don't know. It makes me think of Super Mario Sunshine. One sec. Alright, so we're going to check this out. I wanted to, I've not synced this up or anything yet, which is why I'm on the controller screen for the Switch 2. As you can see, I got my Pro controller here. About to drop them off. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. And for some reason, I don't have any what? Okay, I don't know. I had to reset it. Sometimes it acts stupid. So, another cool thing too is like when you get these Nintendo controllers, you go to like the online apps and it has a different opening. It plays like different music and sounds and stuff when you fire that up, which I always thought was pretty cool. I didn't even know that was a thing until I got the N64 controller and went to try that out. There's also a way to get the GameCube intro screen with the app whenever you fire that up. Close Resident Evil out real quick, but let's go ahead and sync this. Alright, so change grip order, L and R on the, well, I guess I probably should hold the sync button first. Alright, there she is. And I'll sync that one. Actually, I don't want to sync the Pro controller. I should probably leave that off, but I will tell you this. I've had that Pro controller now, I don't know, at least a month. I got it the day after I got my Switch 2, and I've not charged it yet at all, and it's like it's got full charge. Really, really nice. But here we go. Let's fire up, and I'll show you like an example of what I'm talking about here with the like I'll fire up Game Boy just to. So this is the natural order of things, and you would see this when you fire up the GameCube 1, 2. It just kind of goes into the menu. Let's see, where's the home button on this? It's the home button and the snapshot buttons are like way up here. Chat button. You got a ZL button, very tiny right there. Alright, so let's do GameCube. No. Go on. Alright, cool. So that was like a little... These are all Super Mario Sunshine sounds. Cool. And there's a way to actually do the GameCube intro thing. Okay, so I don't know if it's like... You hold... There it is. You hold left. Of course, in the original GameCube, there was a way to turn that logo around and stuff too, and I don't know if you can still do that or not. But also, Super Mario Strikers is on here. They just added it a couple days ago, I believe. But first, the last time that I was playing Wind Waker was when I ordered this thing, because I'm like, maybe if I order this thing, it'll kind of unlock something in my head and I'll be able to play Wind Waker better. Because it's just the HUD and everything, and the way that like, you got BA, right? B is the little red one, A is the green one, and then YX. It's a very different, very unique layout on the GameCube controller, whereas you got BA, YX. The Y and the X, instead of being like here, are here on every other Nintendo controller in existence. So maybe this will make this a little bit more tolerable, even considering the fact that, you know, I don't have the quick sell and all the good stuff. This does bring back memories, though, more so than just playing it with a Pro controller, for sure. It's hard to test out those the controller sensitivity things. I can't think of what that's called, but it's hard to test that out on a game like this. So we got the Z, we got everything. We got everything good. But I don't like that Z button. Because it's almost like you can't really feel that you're pressing it. The one on the original GameCube, I remember, was more springy. It had more, it wasn't like these, but it was more springy, like it had a little bit more bounce to it. Where this is just a click. Yeah, so I don't like that. Only problem, though. Alright, cool. Now, yeah, I guess I could... The camera is... Okay. I've did this a couple times too because I quit and didn't save over. Much better. I don't know why I can't use the D-pad in this, though, in this screen. I always want to automatically do that. Yeah, the camera thing still sucks, to be honest. It's like backwards. Which I guess that would be something that you could get used to pretty easy. I just think it needs to be changed, and you can't, like, for everyone that says, well, you can change it in the menu. You can, but you are literally changing your right stick directions, not just the camera controls. Which means whenever you go to play or conduct with the Wind Waker, the left and the right are opposite. And I think that's more annoying of a thing to deal with than having the camera the way it is, because I've used, played games like this before. It's just kind of an old way of doing it. Yeah. Yeah, it feels a lot more right. Get some of that treasure. God, right on it. Right. I don't know what all games this works for. It'd be really cool if it worked for the Resident Evil remake, though. Where that was originally on GameCube.
Hey.
actually get somewhere here. I don't know if those are really that, good to worry about even getting them. I'm gonna get some more. I also wonder if this works for Sunshine in the 3D All-Stars collection. I think it did get an update. It'd be cool if that was something they added. Alright. That swinger's doing any good. How do I get over to that one? Okay, it's gotta be a different one, I guess. Or no, I have to probably have to swing from a branch up there. Yeah, I've seen it now. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, what about this? What about over here, though? No, I want the leaf up there. Okay. I think this is to try to get out to the Nintendo place. Yeah. Wrong way. It's gotta be the way I'm facing. Oh. I'll still be able to get over there this way. Alright, so there's a switch somewhere around here that I have to hit. What? Well, that sure sucks. Stupid. What the hell? Oh, man. Alright, so we gotta get the wind blowing. And you gotta time it so that you fly right into one of those gales. And I didn't. Oh, let me get back up. Okay, good. Or maybe it wants me to do the wind like towards the little island first. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. Oh, shit. Magic. Hey. Wow. What a rip. Alright. Where'd he go? There he is. Yes. So, I was prepared to be very pissed off if one of those P-hats ran into me. Here we are, man. Forbidden Woods. I think I'm gonna try some different games out now. I at least made it this far. I'm no good at... I don't know anything about F-Zero or Soul Calibur, really, but... Or Super Mario Strikers, for that matter, but... Could at least figure out a Mario game. Pretty easy.
Nintendo!
Next Level Games!
I don't think I ever played this game. Super Mario Strikers. They come with a GameCube app. They added it yesterday or the day before or something like that. Do what? No, they added it. No, it's an old GameCube game, but they added it on the Switch deal. The app. Auto zoom, manual zoom. That's aspect ratio. I know it'll do 16:9, but I don't know if everything's gonna look stretched. I think it is. Yeah. What's his problem? Okay, so you gotta switch. I don't know if it... Okay, so there are weird attacks that you can do. Wow, I suck at this game. Goddamn Bowser. Yeah. Well, I think it'll probably work with PC because it's Bluetooth, but it won't work with. It'll work with Switch 1 games, I'm guessing, but it won't work with the Switch 1 hardware. You know what I mean? Can't connect it to a Switch 1. There we go. GD it. Yeah, he just did the DX suck it thing. See that? Totally missed it. Waluigi's telling people to suck it. Who are you kicking it to? What is the... I don't get it. I don't get it. Getting smoked. Absolutely smoked. I don't know if that's X or Y doing the special moves. I really don't like the special moves. Like, I don't like the idea of that. Okay. Wow. Shot something else. I gotta figure out how to play this game before I jump into it, I guess. I don't want to do round 2. No, no, no. I don't care.
Mario.
Okay. This is seriously for people that just... you know, are big into soccer. I guess. There we go. Golly. Missed that one a bit. Shit, that was really bad. I wore him out with that ball. Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm redeeming myself a little bit here. That was awful. All right. What's we got here? F-Zero GX. Soul Calibur.
Transcending history.
There's
and
the
the
different
world,
ones.
A tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
Huh. I remember this being big news back in the day when it came out. Like each system had its own exclusive character. It was awesome. That was cool. Down in here looks like a friggin' tyrant or something. Yeah, I guess we'll play this. I wonder. Oh, why to change costume? Ah, so now that's green and red.
Versus Xianghua. Her graceful sword dance. Battle 1. Fight.
All right, let's see. I guess back is just. No, maybe not.
Knockout. You lose. Battle 2. Fight.
That is a block or something?
You win. Final battle. Fight. one, fight. Win battle 2, fight.
Kicked his ass right in the water.
Versus Asteroth, the warrior of doom. Exterminate. Battle 1, fight.
Okay, B is. I think B is block.
You battle 2, fight.
Oh, it slaughtered me.
You final battle, fight.
Oh, that's not good.
No. Battle.
All right. Dang, that's a lot of characters. I mean, just noticed that I can change the color of my car. Keep running into the wall. Oh, yeah. You're not too awful late to the party, Chris. You're just playing random stuff. It's very close. That's the first time I ever played this game. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. No, I'm not. But I have a very short day tomorrow, so it shouldn't be too bad. So easy to run into the walls. I really don't know what L and R is supposed to do. It like moves you to the left or right. I guess just ever so slightly. Well, it crapped out on me. Let's see. I wish they had Mario Sunshine on here so I could try that out. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if the GameCube controller will work with it. I guess I can try. Well, I got in there. Yeah, I got Link's Awakening in there. Let's see if it works for remake. Where's my game case? You know? So this is a throwback right here. Came out on the GameCube. Thank you. I want to see if the triggers work the way that they're supposed to on Super Mario Sunshine. If I can find it here. What were you trying to play earlier, Chris? You were complaining that it was taking your DLC or something.
Resident Evil.
Well, did you ever get it figured out? What were you doing? You had to be doing something wrong. They wouldn't have just... Even if you deleted your DLC, you could have re-downloaded it as long as you actually bought it at one point in time. Maybe you didn't buy it. Maybe you just thought you bought it. Maybe you bought it for one game and not the other. Are you sure you bought it for 2? I remember you buying it for 3. Yeah, it could be it too, yeah. Ooh, this works very well.
I think you.
This works very well. The GameCube, I got the official Switch 2 GameCube controller. Came in today. That's what I'm doing. I'm testing it out on all kinds of different stuff. And this game feels very right to play with this controller. RE4 was another one. RE4 was, you know, it's like this controller was almost made for that game. Okay. I gotta keep looking to see. Alright, we'll try. You know what? Let's go, try RE4 first. I'm sure it's just mapped the same way that the Pro controller would be, or the regular controllers or whatever, but like, just the way the GameCube controller is set up. Okay, so start goes to the menu in this one.
Wait, follow me.
That doesn't do anything, which is good. How do I skip these cutscenes though? I should be able to. I think Y and A are like mapped to the same button or something. It's weird.
Wait, follow me.
I mean, all the buttons are working fine. I don't really know if I can change anything. But it won't let me skip any cutscenes, which I think is pretty odd.
Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me.
Alright, so controller's got the Switch Pro controller on there. So X would be map, Y or A action. Okay. Y or A, okay. So yeah, I mean, there's not really, see, ready knife is L. I don't think I have an L button. I think that's a problem. All I do, it's just that little tiny, I got an L, R, okay. Ready weapon, fire, ZL, ZR. Swing knife, move. Options, skip movies, status. Okay, select is what I'm missing. There's no select button on this controller. So I guess that is one problem. There's no way to change that. R is the knife.
Wait. Follow me.
Yeah, so I mean, if you if you just don't want to skip the movies, this works out perfect. Otherwise, well, kind of screwed.
Wait.
No, no game chat. All right. I don't know if you can buy those, actually. I think you just have to unlock them. So that probably means if you're game sharing, maybe it got confused. Maybe there was some like mix up in the, I don't know how the hell game share works on the Xbox. There's your problem, though. You did what he told you to do, and now you're in a mess. All right, let's see what we got here. Rumble on, subtitles on. There's no other options. Run and pick C. So I'm trying now to see if they actually updated this controller to the point where okay, so they didn't really. Like, they kind of did, but it's not sensitive like it should be. Like, holy shit, it actually recognizes that I'm using the GameCube controller, so they did update it right. Because it's got the X button over there. Is that... I think they changed that in this version, like the buttons, what it told you to do with the buttons. Yeah, I think this is actually working kind of the way it's supposed to. I remember it being a little bit more fluid. See, the GameCube controllers had the triggers didn't just click, like they slowly. There's more tension. You got to push them down, and then eventually they click. You know what I mean? I don't know what they call that. I don't remember what they call that. But that was the thing in this game, when you barely press down on the controller, he would barely spray water out, and then you had to hold it all the way down to hammer down with it. But when they re-released this game on 3D All-Stars for the Switch didn't have trigger buttons like this. No other controller had trigger buttons like this. So that was sort of a test. That's already cleaned up there. Alright, I don't know what else to try. I mean, that pretty much... As far as, like, GameCube stuff goes. Let's see. Beyond Good and Evil was a GameCube game, but I'm not familiar enough with it to remember if it would actually be like... I'm assuming it would probably feel better to use a GameCube controller with that, because that's what it originally was, but it's probably been fitted to more modern controllers anyway. Oh, I don't have the beat 'em up bundle downloaded. I wonder if I've Garu Mao downloaded. I don't have Garu Mao downloaded either. Yeah, Chris, man, I don't know. I understand what the point was behind doing the game share, so that you didn't have to buy the games. You could just play his games and whatever, but I feel like that probably came with some issues. Because obviously you're not supposed to do that. Right? You had to do like some kind of weird backdoor type dealings. What do you mean he didn't use it anymore? I'll be right back. That one didn't even have a damn seat in it. Are you saying that like game share is an actual feature of the Xbox? Because I don't remember it being that. I remember it being like you had to do some kind of weird stuff to get that to work. Like you had to say that you were using your Xbox in another location or something like that. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know, but to me, what it sounds like happened is you were doing this Game Pass thing. You bought the DLC, and whatever you bought while you were doing the Game Pass thing was no longer accessible when you had to switch it back to your home. Ooh, this sucks. Yeah, we'd definitely have to change the controls in this game. It's like B is jump and Y, which it would make sense on a Pro controller, but definitely not on this. And of course, no select button, so yeah, GameCube controller for beat 'em up bundle, not good. Yeah, I get that, man. I think like I said, I think what happened is maybe it was like you were sharing the same Xbox, cause like on the Switch, that's how it works on the Switch. If you have two accounts on a Switch, and one user buys something, you can always play it on that same Switch. So it was thinking that it's like you had an Xbox in two different places or something. I don't know. It sounds like you got screwed out of that deal, though. Oh, I'm gonna get off here. I've did enough testing. GameCube controller is good for GameCube games. Everything else, I'm sure it's probably good. Well, the lack of a select button really kind of bums me out. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. There was no select button on the original GameCube controller. So
Choose a game. Here we go. Super Mario.
and the D-pad is not that good on the GameCube controller either. It never was.
Let's go.
So like Mario. Okay, B and A is fine because, and then you gotta do that. This is a Game Boy version. Okay, so Z is gonna. Okay, Z, the little button, ZL and Z is gonna do that. So Game Boy is definitely doable. I don't know if you'd really want to. It's not that comfortable playing. I guess if you were used to having the Game Boy player back in the day, it might work for you. How much was this? I don't remember. I think it was like 50. I bought it whenever I was playing. I think you were on here. I was streaming. Maybe you weren't on here. I was streaming Wind Waker, and I was aggravated because it didn't feel right. So I went and bought the controller. Huh? 60? It was like $60. But all right, man. I'll catch you later. Oh, excuse me.